everybody. Welcome to Good Deeds, Real Estate with a Mission. I'm Bill Weidecker from the Fine Homes Group at Keller Williams, and thanks for watching. I'm here with a friend of ours, a guest today, John Clayton, who's on the board of directors for the Fine Homes Group charity. How are you, sir?
I am well.
When we say real estate with a mission, we mean it, and it's interesting because a portion of every single one of our closed transactions, of our fee that we receive, we set aside a portion, $100 per transaction. Now, I know that doesn't sound like much, but it adds up when you do lots and lots and lots of transactions. We'll give out well over $10,000 this year in scholarships. We've given out as much as $16,000 in a year to students that are graduating seniors, and there's no lack of need out there. And we've given out in the community, now it'll be close to $115,000 in scholarships. So, John, first of all, you serve on the board of directors for the charity. It's a 501c3. Tell me a little bit about your experience and what you see.
Well, I was asked to join the board because of my background in education, which many people are unaware of. I have a graduate degree and a CAGS, a Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study, and those credentials, as well as having been an associate dean at New Hampshire College, before it was Southern New Hampshire University, made your wife, Diane, think I might be an appropriate member to bring some educational cred to the board, and I happily agreed. It's been amazing because of the number of applicants we've received has increased exponentially over the 3 years I've served on the board, to the point we have 127 applicants this year. That's a lot of applications to go through, but the caliber of the students who are applying for these scholarships is astounding. It just makes you want to give them to everyone. You can't do that, but our selectivity, I think, lends real credence to the students who receive these. And I try to tell them that. I said, I know you may look at the financial side of this, but you need to understand the recognition this represents for what you've achieved and what we believe you'll achieve going forward.
In the past, we've funded it solely on the commissions that we earn, and now that we have the 501c3 status, we're allowing charitable giving. So we anticipate over time that number will be added to the number that we give out every year. And there's no lack of need out there when you say 127 applications.
Mm-hmm. And we've worked with the guidance counselors to make sure that all areas of expertise are represented, including the trades. You're in the business of selling homes. Somebody has to build those homes. Somebody has to do the electrical and the plumbing. And so by insisting that we have a member of the trades as a scholarship recipient, I think indicates how committed your folks are to this process.
And we always say, we want the graduating seniors, to take our scholarships along with others that they receive, get a good education, and then with that education, move back to New Hampshire, and put it to use and buy a home from us.
I've been blessed to give many commencement speeches. High school graduations as well as colleges. And my message is always that. Go and get the best education you can, but come back. We need you.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And I think that's happening a little more because there are more opportunities now than existed 40 or 50 years ago in southern New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm. Over 100 years ago, a New Hampshire governor started something called Old Home Days. It was the first in the country. And what it did was exactly what I said. It encouraged folks who had gone away to come back to New Hampshire for that day in the spring and understand what your hometown is all about. You may have changed, but come here and see how much is still here that you miss. And that message of coming home, that's what baseball's all about, right?
Yeah.
You got to go home.
And we see so many people that do just that now, mm-hmm. because we serve people of all ages, and we get people that grew up in New Hampshire coming back to raise their family in New Hampshire because of the very special promise that it gives their kids, but also living. The lifestyle here is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. My daughter was flourishing in Manhattan, and she had a child. And then she had a second child, and all of a sudden the dynamic is exponentially different. So she and her husband and her two children moved back to New Hampshire. They live in Bedford now, and their embodiment of what we're talking about. It was for the quality of life, and Mom and Dad are pretty good babysitters too.
Yeah, and I was privileged to help them move here,
Yes, you are.
which I know made you very happy, because you're like, hey,
Absolutely.
they're coming back. Well, listen, thanks for being here, and thank you for listening. Please continue to do so and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Good Deeds.